Good morning and almost afternoon. So today I wanted to let you in on a little saga that's been happening in my household for about the last month or two or something. I got one of those referral codes for like a free box from HelloFresh from a friend, and I was like, okay, I've been wanting to kind of try meal kit services just to see what it's all about, so sure, why not? And I was thinking to myself, ooh, this would make some really great live content, maybe I'll do an unboxing or something like that. Well, I didn't do an unboxing. Actually, sometimes the boxes that we got, sometimes they were unpacked for me, so didn't always get a chance to do that. But either way, I kind of wanted to talk about my experience a little bit. And it's not all good. It's definitely not all bad, but I just want to be super candid about the experience. And yeah, maybe if we could have a nice conversation thread going after this, I wouldn't mind hearing your reactions about this, just because, I don't know, I just feel super, super mixed about this. So anyways, so I ordered that first box. Indeed, it cost $10. I think it was just shipping, I think. But either way, it was a total of $10 that was charged to my account. It was for 6 meals. So I got to pick 3 different meals, and it was like 2 portions for each. So when I got it, it came in a box like this, and the box was insulated with these big ice packs. These ice packs that took the whole area of the bottom, and it was to keep everything cold. And actually, those ice packs are pretty great. It was cold in there. Everything, all the ingredients came out cold. Now, of course, here I am in Western New York. It's very, very cold winter. When I got my first box, it was probably in the 40s outside. So it wasn't really put under any kind of situations where it would be in danger of melting or warming up. So everything definitely arrived to us very chilled. I was impressed with the way it was all packaged up. Everything was packaged up into paper bags with the label on it that said what the meal was, and then into the refrigerator. Okay, so when you open up one of these paper bags, and sometimes the meat is a little bit separate so that it can be closer to the ice. Okay, no problem. Everything's well labeled. It makes a lot of sense. So when you open it up, you get of course, your welcome thing, and it tells you all about it and stuff. It claims to be super, super easy. And I think in some ways they absolutely hit the mark on it being easy. It's easy to go through the app and go through the website and make your selections and see what it's all about. It's easy to put on filters to, for it to pick and recommend meals for you. That part of it is easy. But I'll get into a couple reasons why I don't think everything is easy afterwards. So, anyhow, so we get the little package and stuff, and I did download the app, and then it comes in with these cards. The cards are pretty nice, actually. I have kept them all. We have gone through, I think, 3 boxes by now, I think, at this point. And I definitely am keeping them just for recipe ideas. But besides, I like the pictures. What was this? This is from my first box. This was the one-pot chicken sausage and kale soup. It was really, really good. For me and the amount of food that I try to eat, the portion sizes are perfect. And except for the one I ate last week, which is a vegetarian dish, I needed to add chicken to that. That wasn't going to be enough for me. But I was actually pretty full afterwards, but it didn't max out my calories for the day, so that was kind of cool. So on these cards, it tells you the ingredients that you're supposed to have with it. So far in all my boxes, I haven't been missing anything. So I got everything I needed to. If you look at reviews, some people claim that they have been missing things, even the meat, sometimes even the main portion. So okay, so they say the prep time, cook time, how many calories per serving. That is not correct. I have fact-checked that. It's worth fact-checking if you're a tracker like I am. I had one that I tracked that it was off by 1 calorie. I was super impressed by that. But then I had another one where I think it was off by 200 calories. So, there can be some discrepancies there if that's something that means something to you. Like it does for me right now in my hopefully final weight loss stretch of my life. Let's go with that. And then on the back, it has your multi-step how to prepare this meal. This is, I think, a part that is not easy. I feel like the ingredients are being given to you in a very stripped down kind of way. And I believe the prep times and even the cook times, because the cook times are not just always just throw it in the oven and let it do its thing. A lot of the cooking and preparation is done over stovetop, which is fine. I mean, I do a lot of that myself, but I'm thinking about the person who really, really wants this to be the easy, all done for you kind of thing. That is not this. This is, let's give you all the stuff so you don't have to make any decisions or figure out what you need to buy for a meal, and we're going to take you through this by the hand and tell you about every single step, and then you're going to come out with this amazing meal. So this is absolutely for the person who is not familiar with cooking, who, you know, maybe previously in life hasn't really needed any cooking skills. It's for that kind of person, honestly. That person is not me or my husband. We are both very seasoned preparers of food. So, oh, that was a terrible pun. I just realized that. Anyhow, so it really does take you through every single little step. What I do like is that you're not expected to have a whole lot in your pantry as far as extra ingredients. I was just bringing up actually a few days ago that this would actually be a really, really good option, like if you were able to get it delivered to like an Airbnb or something like that. We stayed in one over the summer. It was an amazing experience. I got like a Merry Christmas from like our host like a few weeks ago. Like it was such a good experience. We'd absolutely go back there. It was in Gettysburg. I don't know if we'd have it actually delivered to the house, or maybe we'd have it delivered here a day or two in advance and take it down with us, because that ice thing would absolutely keep. You know, you could just take the ice thing out, refrigerate the stuff, repack the box, package it up, take it with you, because you don't need much as far as like fancy things to use in the kitchen. You for ingredients, at least our house, our apartment that we were staying at, it like had all of the things that would be needed as extra ingredients. You might need to bring butter or something, whatever, you know, you'd have butter for breakfast anyways. So like I feel like it's a really, really good idea for that. But the preparation steps, like there's like step 1 has maybe like 6 steps to it. But for somebody who needs that kind of explanation, it's really good. For me, I feel like it's just I keep having to look back at these paragraphs of steps. Here, I'll just kind of show you real quick. Like step 1, step 2, step 3 is like a book, you know, and I always find myself having to keep looking back and make sure I didn't miss something. It's like, wait, I might have this leftover ingredient. Where was I supposed to use this? And I'm looking back through the whole thing. It's like, I feel like that wastes a lot of time. Like, look at this one. This one, what was this? Oh, okay, yeah, this one just also a lot of things, you know, and so, like, I get it, but it takes a lot longer than maybe what you think. Things are very stripped down and not mixed at all. It's all bare ingredients. For somebody looking to take the time to learn, it's a fabulous solution for that. I think after, you know, a few boxes of HelloFresh meals, you could start to feel confident that you're starting to get cooking skills. And it takes all the guesswork out of having to buy the ingredients that you're going to need for these sometimes very elaborate meals. Where's that one that I had the other day? Let's see here. The Sandos. Oh, it was this one. This was the vegetarian dish that I ended up getting. It was the apricot, almond, and chickpea tagine. This is the one I added chicken to. And it had like a gazillion ingredients. I did cook this one. And, like, it came out looking actually even a little bit fancier than this in the end. Just, like, the way I just, like, plated it and presented it. So, yeah, you can absolutely get these meals to look exactly the way you have them in the picture. Like, so, like, there's no lying there. There's no, oh, this looks so much better in the picture. No, you really can get it to look like the picture. But, like, I was like, wait, what is shirmola? Wait, and I was thinking it was like a shirmoya. I was super confused. There's a lot of like terminology I didn't know, but it was because it's like a Moroccan dish. But like there are so many ingredients and so many steps, it felt like it took forever. So, you know, it just, I guess kind of be aware that that's kind of a thing with this. Okay, so then the whole ordering thing, that's really what I want to get into, because I'm really glad that I didn't do a live video review on this sooner, because, you know, something told me I needed to wait. Something told me I needed to get into a few more boxes, because maybe things were just a little too good to be true. And I kind of figured $10 for 6 meals in the beginning. That's obviously a hook to try to get you interested and to get you to try. Well, it worked. $10 for 6 meals is a fantastic deal. So, who wouldn't do that? So, anyhow, I got into my second box. I picked out the meals. That was great. I liked the meals a lot, and then I was like, okay, so now we're getting into the holidays. I think I want to take a break from this because there's going to be holiday meals. It's going to be impossible to plan this and to make sure that I have my meals before anything expires. Okay, so I got into the app at the time, and I put a 3-week hold on it. And I was like, okay, so, maybe for the week after New Year's, I can start taking a look at getting back into this, and maybe I'll make a point to have 1 week of HelloFresh meals per month or something like that, just to kind of switch it up and have some fun with things and try out the different cuisines that they come out with. So that was kind of the original plan. So I think I unfroze it for like January 4th-ish, somewhere around there. And that was when, apparently that was supposed to be a delivery date, not a, hey, time to pick out your meals date. Suddenly, I get a notification from UPS stating, your package will arrive tomorrow. And I was like, wait, what? And I was mad. I found out about this like when I was at work or something like that. And I was like, no, I wanted to be able to go through my stuff and pick out my meals so that I can be calorie smart. I just want to make sure it's going to be something I can track, something I know I'm going to like. And they just picked out stuff for me and sent it out. And I was livid. I was so mad about this because I'm just super particular about my food, as you guys know. So the next day, the order arrives and everything is like perfect, and these meals were fantastic. So now I'm just like, I did end up emailing customer service and being like, look, no, cancel it, because I didn't authorize this. You never even gave me a reminder. What would have absolutely saved the situation and made me feel a lot better about this company was a simple freaking email reminder. That is all I needed. Hey, your delivery day is set for this day. You have 3 days to pick out your meals, 2 days to pick out your meals. Pick out your meals by tomorrow or we're just going to pick stuff for you. I didn't get that. And my opinion would be completely different. So think about it. Over the holidays, you are not thinking about this kind of thing. Nobody is thinking about a subscription that you put aside until after the holidays. I was not even thinking about it. Oh, and the app deleted itself, too. Just disappeared from my phone one day. So maybe there's notifications on the app that would say that for you. But what if you don't have the app? What if you don't have a smartphone? What if your app deletes itself like mine did? So I just struggle with that. But yeah, the food came in and, we ate it last week, and all of the meals, like the tagine, these sandos, I would have never ordered a sandwich, but those were actually delicious. And I think this was the other one, the raspberry demi-glaze. They're all delicious and probably would have been around things I would have looked into or ordered anyway. So it makes me feel like a real struggle. So I ended up hearing back from customer service. They're like, oh no, just to clarify, this is how it all works. I'm like, really? Would I really have thought about this over New Year's? So it would be so much better for the busy people that your company attracts to have an extra reminder for this kind of thing before you just send out food. And, there were so many complicated things about it, and there were so many details I ended up looking through the first couple of times. I never saw that there was going to be no reminder. I never saw that was their policy, and it's really, really making me think twice about going through. And I ended up then getting emailed, oh, hey, you have 4 free boxes to send out to people. And I know Scott's ordering one, and we're just figuring all that out right now. So, I don't know. So anyways, so just to say what it was, so the charge was actually $50 and change for 6 meals that I didn't pick, including shipping, which I can cook meals for about a third to a half the price, and they're trackable, and they have everything, that I know I want to eat, because I manage my food so much. And let me see what Paula's saying here. Yeah, Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Picky eaters for sure. Yeah, that would be tough, and especially since they're like two-part things. Paula, what I would have recommended to you is to have him pick one, you pick one, then you each have leftovers. I don't know if that would work for you if you guys are leftover people, but I think if Scott and I had that issue, that's probably what we would do. Let's say I would want something healthy, and he's like, no. That's probably how we would handle that, for example. But that doesn't work for everybody. But yeah, so I mean, it's good as a short-term type of thing, but like. And I like the food. I like the outcome. It's really fun for somebody who's really experienced with cooking. It's a fun way to just get some ideas. They're obviously designed by professional chefs. But the policy thing, so, like, I am a very busy person, and I plan all of my meals between Thursdays, and then I go shopping for them on Fridays. That was the other thing, too. My delivery day was a Wednesday, which was, like, the absolute worst day with that kind of timetable. So frustrating. So I guess the thing to do would be to change the delivery day so that you get them like maybe on Mondays or something like that. And that way you pick your meals a few days before that, right around the time you're doing your grocery list. But I personally would have to have a phone reminder to tell me these things. Like, it would have to be in my, like, Google Calendar or something. I feel like that is literally the only way that I could make this work. So the struggle is real. We're going to see how many of our own email addresses we can get the free boxes to work. Free meaning $10, just to clarify. Free is not free in this case. Obviously, I'm not being paid by this company to say any of these things. I'm being very candid. And I guess if anybody else has tried HelloFresh, or if you have any other meal prepping or I don't remember what these things are called, meal prepping company. If you have any other of those that you've tried, like Marketly or some of those other ones, let me know, because this is something that is like kind of fun, and I enjoy this whole concept, but I need it to be better for busy people to remember to put in your order before you just randomly charge $15 and hey, you got a box coming tomorrow. So, but like, I definitely don't mind other recommendations for this, and I'd be willing to try them, especially if there's a really nice promo, and then I'd be happy to do another review. Ultimately, what I want out of this is to find one or two companies that I feel are really good that I can recommend to health coaching clients. Like, I just want to be like, use this one, this is why, this, and this, and these great policies and prices are why I recommend you. So far, this is the only one that I've tried, and it's like the biggest name out there. They got tons of advertising out there. Their marketing people are like insane with all the crazy promotions and stuff that they do. But watch out, because one of the promotions that they have running is, it's like you have to save a certain amount of, you be saving a certain amount of money, or a certain amount of free meals, I think is what it was. And it's some high number, like 16 free meals or something like that. I could be wrong on those numbers. I don't remember numbers very well. But, so you have so many free meals or whatever, something is free, but it's broken up over time with discounts. It is not free meals, okay? So it's a discount over, it's a certain amount in discounts on a box. And a box is like 4, 6, or 8 meals, okay? So watch out for that one. I definitely saw a promo code for that. It was a scannable code, I think. Maybe on some paperwork that I had, or on a box itself, or something like that. But actually, that's the one that they're running on TV right now. So, yeah, watch out for that. It is not that many free meals. But the referral box one is, and it's $10, I believe, for shipping. Okay, so that one kind of is free. It's kind of free. So you gotta watch out for that. Read your terms carefully, because it's borderline scammy the way they do it. Like, you've gotta just know the fine print in order to not feel completely, I don't know, robbed of the situation. I want to like it. I like the food. I like what I receive, So it's tough. All right. So I don't mind your feedback. Yeah, this video is a little bit on the longer side. I just had a lot to go through with it, especially since I've got 3 boxes worth of experiences now. So certainly let me know what you think. Look into it yourself if you want, and if you have any recommendations for other meal kit, meal kit companies, I definitely wouldn't mind looking into those too, and getting them all figured out. Okay? Alright, so if you sat through a lot of this, thanks for watching, and certainly would not mind your feedback at all with this. Alright, thanks, have a great day.